Enjoy another 12-minute chair yoga at work break, this time with both seated and standing yoga poses. Hello, welcome to Yoga at Your Desk work break. This segment will include some standing postures if comfortable. You can wear your shoes. It's better if they're flat versus heels. If you're wearing heels, remain and do the seated version. So start by sitting tall, taking a few slow deep breaths, just closing your eyes and becoming aware of your posture. We'll begin with a seated lunge and then a standing option. The seated lunge, you can simply bring your hands under the knee, sit tall, and take some slow deep breaths. Lift through the core and lift the knee as high as you can. Allow the shoulders to relax, which actually gives you a little bicep strength as well as opening the hip area and lower back. Repeat second side when you're ready and take some slow deep breaths, lifting through the core and sitting as tall as comfortable. Seated lunge is useful. You can even do on an airplane. For a standing version of a lunge pose, you're going to come alongside your chair. It's recommended if you could take your shoes off for this, or if you don't mind bringing your shoes on the chair, you can step your shoe on as well. You place your foot on the chair, hold on to the chair back for stability, take a slow breath, and then gently you can start to lean forward, which will stretch the back calf, open the front hip, and if you don't need the second hand for balance, you can release, taking slow deep breaths. Switch sides. Place your opposite foot on the ground, other foot on the chair. As you exhale, start to lean forward to stretch the left. So as open the hip and back, and it stretches the back calf. You can imagine you're extending from the navel into the back heel. Take slow, deep breaths and hold. This will ease stagnation in the legs if the calves feel achy from sitting a lot. You can also do this facing your chair with both hands on the chair back for more stability. And then you lean into the chair as you extend from the navel into the back heel and repeat sides. You can repeat this seated or standing lunge 2 times or 3 times. From here, we're going to go into a leg stretch. I'll show the standing version and then the seated. You can do this simply from the lunge pose and then start to stretch the leg as you reach the hip back. If it feels too much with the hands on the chair top, as I'm doing, which gives you some length to the side body, you can simply bend the front knee a bit, hold the leg, and only go as far as comfortable. Some of you may be able to place the hands on the chair, extending the spine. Hold 2 to 5 breaths, and then go back to the lunge. Hold and breathe. Stand with the feet together, mountain pose. Stand with the feet together, mountain, Tadasana, and observe. And then switch sides. Take the opposite foot up to the chair, holding the chair back. From lunge, we're going to go into a leg stretch. Start to extend the top leg, taking slow, deep breaths. If it's too much with the hands on the chair top, you can bend the front knee softly, hands on the top leg, thigh. Breathing slow. To go further, hands on the chair. Make sure there's no strain and no shaking in the leg. All yoga postures should feel easeful and comfortable. When you're ready to come out, bend the front knee, lifting the heart. And release and relax. Come back to seated and pause and observe the body after stretching the legs. See how that feels to bring energy and blood and circulation into the legs. The seated version of that leg stretch can simply be holding your leg from seated lunge and starting to stretch the leg. From the side, it looks like this. You stretch and extend. You can also extend the leg on the ground with opposite leg bent and start to bow forward. This is head to knee pose called Janu Shirshasana, with one leg straight with the foot flexed, the opposite leg bent, starting to extend the spine as you bow forward gently. Try not to round the back too much here and only go as far as comfortable. This pose, one leg forward bend or head to knee pose, in Sanskrit, Janu Shirshasana, stretches the hamstring. Repeat on the second side if you did the seated version. You can do this in addition to the standing leg stretch we did, or instead of. Always make sure there's no strain when you stretch the hamstring. If you prefer the version holding the leg with the leg in the air, you can do that as well, lifting through the core. When you feel complete, close your eyes, observe the body, take a few slow breaths, and feel the body after leg stretches and lunge poses. Now let's try a balance pose. For the seated version, you can simply stretch your arms up, which is called upward hand pose, Urdhva Hastasana. Let your shoulders relax, extend up through all 10 fingers as the feet press down. Pick your eyes to focus on one point in front of you that's not moving for 5 to 10 slow, deep breaths. Feel the feet pressing down as the arms extend up, called upward hand pose. This posture allows awareness in the feet, stretches the side body and the spine. It's not a one-leg balance, but you're feeling the balance of the feet pressing down as the arms reach up. The feet can also be hip-width apart here instead. If you want to try this balancing, you simply come up to standing. You can go to the back of the chair and place one hand on the chair, top of back for balance. You can also do this at your desk with one hand on the desk, opposite hand on the hip. From there, I'll show the version using the desk. You simply lift one leg up for stork pose, balancing on one leg, ideally the front knee in line with the front hip for the leg that's in the air. Ideally, creating a 90-degree angle with the leg that's in the air. Once you find your focal point for the mind and the eyes, stretch the outer arm up and takes 5 to 8 slow, deep breaths. This develops leg strength and balance. If you don't need to hold the desk or chair, take the opposite arm up and hold. The front leg foot can be flexed or relaxed, your choice. To come out, release, stand a mountain pose with the feet together, Tadasana, and observe the balance in the body. You may notice the difference on how each leg and hip holds your posture. So let's switch sides. Turn to the opposite side. Hold the opposite hip. Pick your focal point. The eyes and mind focus. Slide one foot out. Lift the heel. Stork pose. Lift the leg up if able, 90 degrees. Take slow, deep breaths. When you're ready, stretch the opposite arm up. Hold and breathe. Come out if you need, or try taking both arms up, finding your balance. Observing slow, deep breaths, developing strength, the ability to concentrate, and stability. When you come out, lower the hands and the leg. Pause and observe mountain pose. If you're practicing this at work or home and you need a little more support than just holding the chair, and you want to lift more than the heel up, you can also place the bottom foot on a book or a yoga block as you take the arm up. That's an option as well. You can get creative to enjoy your balance pose practice. To come out, come back to your seat. Close your eyes, take a few breaths, observe the body. Observe the energy level. Observe the presence of mind. And then allow your back to rest against the chair back with the palms facing up to the sky, resting on the thigh. Close your eyes and we'll spend a few minutes in a relaxation pose called corpse shavasana. To make sure we're fully relaxed, we'll squeeze your fists, lift the feet, spread the fingers, toes, breathe in, exhale, drop, relax. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, squeeze, exhale, relax. Inhale, lift the heart, and relax. Slowly move the head to one side and then the other. Bring the head back to center, close the eyes, and relax. Feel the whole body relax. Let the body be. Let the breath just be. You don't need to deepen it. And observe the breath. Relax. When you're ready to ease out, wiggle the fingers and toes, sit tall. And if you have time before going back into your workday, you can sit upright with the eyes closed, just simply meditating on the breath now, a little more alert than the relaxation pose, with a little more concentration. You can add a sound, a silent sound called a mantra, such as Om on inhale, Om on exhale, as you breathe slow and comfortably, meditating on the breath and the inner sound. If you prefer your own word, let it be peaceful or uplifting, such as silently repeating peace on inhale, peace on exhale. Or simply to yourself, silently repeating, I breathe in, I breathe out. Repeat this for 3 to 10 minutes as time allows, and then ease back into your day with ease, with peace of mind, and with a better way to concentrate and focus. Yogic eye exercises improve concentration and can help relieve blurry or dry eyes. Start by turning away from the computer. Let the eyes relax, and then start to roll the eyes gently up and down, 2 to 4 times. When you're done, close your eyes and relax the eyes. You can use your finger, just as you might have learned from eye doctors, if that helps you focus. After up and down movements, we're going to roll the eyes to the right and left, right and left. Keep the breath calm and repeat the eye movement several times or use the finger to assist. Close the eyes and relax the eyes when you're done. Next are diagonal movements. Roll the eyes to the upper right corner and lower left corner. Repeat several times and use the finger if that helps you to learn the exercise. And close the eyes and relax the eyes. Take a deep breath in and return for the second side, upper left corner, lower right, upper left, lower right, several times, and repeat. When complete, close the eyes and relax the eyes. The last movement are eye circles. Roll the eyes up as if you were looking at a clock. Rolling the eyes up if you were looking at a clock to 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. Gently rolling them a few times clockwise. Close the eyes, relax, and then counterclockwise. Try to keep the eye movements smooth as you focus. The breath is relaxed and no strain. Close the eyes when you're done and then rub the hands together for palming. Let the heat of the hands now relax the eyes. Try it one more time. Of course, if you're wearing glasses, you'll have to remove them for the eye exercises. Let the heat of the hands soothe tired eyes or blurry eyes from being on the computer for long hours. When you're done, observe the effects of the eye movements. After the chair yoga postures, it's nice sometimes to try self-massage. You can support the opposite elbow with your hand. Place one hand on the trapezius. That's the part of the upper back and shoulders that get tight. As you squeeze the trapezius, start to roll the shoulder. Then squeeze down the arm to get some circulation all the way to each fingertip. This is useful also for morning practice if the hands are cold or stiff. Shake the hand out, close the eyes, and observe one arm and hand compared to the other. Switch sides. This may be useful by itself, just for breaks when you're at your desk all day and typing on the computer and feeling achy. Squeeze down the arm after the second shoulder, all the way to each fingertip to get the lymph and blood circulating through the hand and fingers.
Shake both hands out, close the eyes, and observe. Take a slow breath in and long breath out. Even a minute of self-massage is quite useful throughout the day. Have a great day. Namaste.